both of you have very illustrious backgrounds. I mean, you're the daughter of Arlo Guthrie, the granddaughter of Woody Guthrie, and you, I just learned,
San Quentin, Alcatraz.
San Quentin. Are they? Your great uncle was John Steinbeck.
My aunt is married to John's son, Tom Steinbeck.
Okay.
And they've been married for about 20 years.
Okay.
So he's been my unofficial professor. I left high school at an early age and was lucky enough to run into Tom.
To have him there. That's a lot of populist history in one couple.
Well, they were able to put all of the files into one manila folder.
Exactly.
The FBI, yeah, we've sorted it down
The
now.
Guthrie Steinbeck files.
Yes, distilling it down to one family now.
So yeah, but you guys have this background. Do you feel like it's something that is that's on your shoulders, that's heavy on your shoulders, or is it something that you seem to rise to the challenge of?
I think for a long time we sort of avoided it.
Mm.
I think that we needed to carve our own kind of path and feel comfortable in our own shoes before we were ever going to go into those areas. Musically or creatively, it's always been an influence on us, but publicly we never represented it. Never,
Right.
But I think over the years, and especially I sing and play with my dad. That's how I got started. There's no hiding that, and there's no hiding the fact that we love to sing and play songs together. I love to sing and play Woody Guthrie songs, and we love reading Steinbeck books, and so I think we're finally in a place where we're getting comfortable with feeling like it's going to it's lifting us. It's really not just inspiring us, but we're feeling excited to sort of bring that forth. It's like something that we now have. If I want to sing a Woody Guthrie song, and if we want to talk about the Grapes of Wrath or something, we have the knowledge now, and I think we have the base of we don't need to prove ourselves necessarily anymore, and that's helped a lot, I think, to just feel like we not only are honored to be a part of that, but we have some responsibility, I think, to the culture. Here's a Woody Guthrie lyric that Johnny and I got our hands on many years ago, actually, and it's called "There'll Be No Church Tonight." We were down in my parents' house, just actually up in my parents' house. They live just up the hill from us, and I came across this set of lyrics, and this one was in the pile, and I looked at Johnny and I says, you gotta come over here and check these lyrics out, and you ought to bring a guitar with you, because it's just really, this is good, we should work it up. And we started to sing it, and we started to sing like the same melody off the page, like at the same time, And we were talking to Del McCurry not too long ago, and he said the same thing. He says, just reading these words, you just almost get the melody just by reading them. And that was really neat to hear, because it seems like every time we've picked up a Woody lyric, it's pretty much all there. Even the melody seems to be within the spaces of the page, And so that's what we did. We started to sing it right off the page, and we looked at each other and we said, well, I figure that's how it's supposed to go. So I made a song of it.
Preacher Bill, come to the house one Sunday bright and fine, to fill his belly with sweet potatoes, biscuits, chicken, and wine. He took our Nellie behind the barn and carried on his sides. I heard him whisper in her ear, there'll be no church tonight. There'll be no church tonight, my dear. There'll be no church tonight. One more kiss from your red, red lips. There'll be no church tonight. While peeking through that knot hole mountains of life and glorious hills. He touched her legs so light. He gasped for air and said a prayer. There'll be no church tonight. There'll be no church tonight, my dear. There'll be no church tonight. One more kiss from your red, red lips. There'll be no church tonight. She laid on a pile of hay and gently closed her eyes. Said the words from the 23rd Psalm to the good Lord in the skies. What I'd seen through that nighthole, I cannot sing or write, but now I know the reason why. There'll be no church tonight. There'll be no church tonight, my dear. There'll be no church tonight. One more kiss from your red, red lips. There'll be no church tonight. There'll be no church tonight, my dear. There'll be no church tonight. One more kiss from